everybody, welcome back to my channel, Bookmarked by Leah. Welcome if you're new here. Y'all, I was not gonna even do a vlog this week, and this may not even make the cut, so we'll see. But I was like sitting here just driving and thinking. I was just organizing my bookshelves, and I was just on the phone with my friend Gina talking about books and stuff. I kind of got a little motivation, I guess, to talk about books. So who else to talk about books with than my book friends? So maybe we'll have a vlog, maybe we won't. We'll see if this makes the cut. But I just finished the biggest slump that I think I've been in ever. It took me about 9 days to read 2 books, which is normal. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It just lets me know how much I just have not been feeling reading lately. So I've read The Monsters We Defy, and I read Ella Gets the D. I kind of started those kind of back to back. I started one, then like the next day I think I picked up the other one or something like that. And I just knew I was going to be finished with both of those books in about, like 5 days at least. Y'all, it might be a good 2 days that I didn't pick up either one of those books. And it's not because the books were bad. The books were good. Like they were good books. Like nothing like 5-star status or anything, but I did not enjoy the books. You know what I mean? I just have not been feeling like reading for whatever reason. I have been like aimlessly scrolling on TikTok. I've just been like doing a whole lot of nothing, like literally online shopping. I haven't been doing anything real bookish. That's why you guys didn't get a video last week, because I was so sporadic with the way I was reading those books. But let's talk about those books. So Monsters We Defy is like folk magic. It's historical fiction. It's got a little suspense to it, got a little bit of romance, and it had a little sprinkle of everything in it. It was a very different read for me, and I'm still trying to stick to the read a book that's a little bit out of my comfort zone once a month, and that fit the bill. And it was perfect. It did have a lot of slow parts to it, though. That's the only gripe that I really have about that book. It's like it started off with a bang. I was like, oh my God, like this is really good. And then honestly, y'all, a good 30 to 40% of that book was just like them planning the heist, which takes planning if you're gonna, steal something. But anywho, so this is about a girl named Clara. She's born with these gifts where she, sees spirits and ghosts and auras and things like that. She basically talks to the spirits, and the spirit did a favor for her a while back, right? So it's hard to explain this story without giving a whole lot away. It's side note. It's sad when the pickup people at the grocery store know you as you're rolling in. Like he literally just waved at me, and I was just not coming in here. Hold on, I need to tell them I'm here. I need my phone. I'm back. She basically made a deal with the devil type of deal, but it's it's really not that deep, but it's basically a deal with the devil. She was in a situation back in the DC riots. This is like 1920, I believe. She got herself in some trouble. She got in a situation and she needed to get herself out of it. So she made this deal with the devil to be able to get out of the situation. But with this particular spirit, for her to give you what you want, there's a trick to it. And so every person that she does a favor for, that's your charm, and then you have a trick. So let's just say, I'm trying to break this down, so because I needed it broken down for me and nobody was there to do that, so I'm gonna break it down for you. So say it's something that you want, and it's more like, I wish I didn't have to work. I wish I was just free to just travel the world, go see everything I want to see, all the monuments, all the countries. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to, Thailand. I want to go all these different places and see the world. I don't want to be tied down to anything, and I just want to see everything. The spirit is going to give you that, but you didn't think about what you really asked for. You asked to not be tied down and to see everything. So now you're going to be able to do that, but you're never going to know love because you're not going to be tied down anywhere. You're going to see everything, but nothing's going to really have meaning after a while for the rest of your life now. But trust, you have the ability to go and see what you want to see. You know what I mean? So that's the trick of it all. So in this story, she notices that something is going on in the spirit world with like the young people in this town. And she doesn't like it. She wants to change it. She doesn't know why this is happening. She finds out that the cause of this happening is because of a magical ring. So the spirit basically says, I need you to get me that ring to make everything go away. There's no way you're going to be able to help unless you get that ring. She can't do it alone, so she has to, I'm sorry, I'm just looking to see if he's coming. So she can't do this, you know, she can't pull off this heist alone. So she teams up with these people who have also gotten a charm, and they have a trick as well, and they all have like a specific little something that they got going on that's going to help with this heist. So that was a very good ride. It was a very good ride. But like I said, I just wish it wasn't so slow and just mundane during the center of the story. And because it sped right back up at the end. And I think I gave it like a mid rating. I can't remember what I gave it, but it was a really good book. And I still would recommend it to others if you're looking for something a little bit different. And it was a really good story. So, and then Ella Gets the D. I literally bought that book a while back, literally because of the title. Only for the title did I buy that book, because it seemed like it was going to be good. I did not think it was going to be as funny as it was. So it is a straight up rom-com. Straight up rom-com. And it is very cute. And the main male character in that, Julian, the sweetest. Oh my God. He was so patient with Ella. It says it on the back, so I'm not spoiling him. Ella catches her husband cheating. And not only is he cheating, he's cheating in their home, in their bed. That's how the story jumps off. So she clearly wants to leave him. She has 2 small children. She has nowhere to go. Her best friend is like, yo, I got an extra house. You can go ahead and just stay in my extra house. So little does she know that the brother is in the house. He's supposed to be in London, because that's where he primarily works. But he just happens to be in town. And, you know, nobody knew he was in town, but he was there. So it's a fun ride. I just, like I said, I loved how patient Julian was with Ella. And it is a cute story. And the only gripe that I have about that one is that I just don't, I feel like for the way the story is and the premise of the story, it just had the potential to be so much greater, I think. And this is just my opinion. Like, if these things don't bother you, don't let that deter you from, you know, getting this book. But these are just my personal, you know, little gripes that I have about reading, like we all have. Me personally, with a story of this nature, I just wish there was less inner monologue and more dialogue. Like, they would talk, like you would get the sentence of them talking to each other. Like, so what kind of, you know, life do you see for yourself, Ella? Well, the life I had for myself back when I was married to Charles was that I was going to do this, that. But now my life has changed. Just answer that man's question. You know what I mean? So it was a lot of that. Like, there was no back and forth. Back and forth. There would be like the dialogue, maybe 2 sentences. Then you get a page and a half of, you know, inner monologue. And it was just, that was kind of just throwing off the story for me for as good as I think that story could have been. But do I recommend that? Absolutely. Are you gonna laugh? Absolutely. Like, I loved that story. It was the cutest little thing. So right now, I'm literally about to go back home. I just came out to pick up groceries, and I'm starting Brittany Cherry, The Silent Waters today. And somewhere in this week, I'm going to be reading All the Sinners Bleed as well. I won't finish either one of those books in this vlog, I'm sure. I'm not really sure when this vlog is even going to go up, or if it'll go up, but we'll see. But I'm not sure when it's going to get posted, but I doubt if I'll finish either book in this vlog. But you definitely can see my thoughts on that for my February wrap up that's going to come out, you know, toward the end of the month. So I will see you again when I'm doing something bookish. So it's the next day in the evening. I had to be an adult all day, so I really didn't read until like probably a couple hours ago. I listened to a good chunk of this while I did like chores and stuff, and I'm reading Silent Waters, and I'm at 77%. I cannot believe how fast the story is going. It is just something about Brittany Cherry. If y'all have never read a Brittany Cherry book, please pick one up. Like I said I think I said in a previous video, like, she just writes tragedy and heartbreak, and, you know, just her stories are just so sad but they're so good, and they just draw you in, and you can't put the books down. So I'm 77%, and I said when I got to the 50% mark, I was probably going to start All the Sinners Bleed. I don't even want to put this down. Like, I'm going to finish this book, and then I'll pick up All the Sinners Bleed, because this is just too good. Like, I see why people say this is the best one in the series. This is, I gotta see how it goes though. I gotta see how it ends. Right now I can see that, but I think, I don't know, I love them all. I couldn't tell you which one was the best in the series right now because they're just so good. But okay, so anyway, so I have to work tomorrow, but I also need to unhaul some books. So I want to start a little free library at my job. So I had my husband make like a little laminated sign. I'll show it to you probably tomorrow. I'll probably vlog that. And I just literally got like some milk crates out of Target yesterday, and I'm gonna unhaul about 26 books. And I don't want to, well, I guess I could tell y'all the ones I'm gonna unhaul. It's a lot of books, so I'm not like gonna go into detail of like what they're about, you know, but I'll give you like the name of it, the author, and why I'm giving it away. A lot of them I've just already read, and they were probably either just like mid books, like mid-rated books for me. Some of them I enjoyed, and some of them are just like, I just don't want them anymore because like it's so many new releases coming out this spring and summer, and I'm gonna go crazy. I already know I am. So I needed to make some room on these shelves because they were getting tight. So you can't keep everything. So I kept all my favorites. I kept a lot of books, but some of them, like I got a lot of new readers at my job, like the younger girls that work there. So I'm going to personally give like about 5 or 6 to one of my co-workers. And then the rest of them I'm going to put in our like work little free library. So I vlogged that just to, I guess, show you what it looks like after I do it. But these are the books. Hold on. I should have been sitting over there doing a video like I normally do, but I'm gonna just go over a few of them. So the new readers I was telling you about at my job, she's been wanting to read Ugly Love, Colleen Hoover. So I gave her a couple of Colleen Hoover ones. Every Summer After, Carly Fortune, Things We Never Got Over, Lucy Score, The Unhoneymooners, Christina Lauren, Archer's Voice, Mia Sheridan, Binding 13. I only have 2 books in the series. I finished this one and I DNF'd this one. I'm giving it to her though because she's younger, and I think she'll love this more than I did. I think I'm just a little too adult for this story. 7 Years Slip, I'm gonna put in a little free life. Those are, oh, so the ones I just did, those are the ones I'm gonna give her. But the rest of them are the ones I'm going to put in our little library. But I'll show you the books. I'm not going to go through all of these. But these are the ones I'm going to give to my coworker. I just love when people ask you. Don't you all love it when somebody just asks you for like book recommendations and they actually like love the book? So a while back I told her to read Megan Quinn's Not So Meet Cute. She loved it. I was at work one day and she texted me and was like, hey, do you think the second book is at Target? And I'm like, probably so. She's like, 'cause I'm on the last chapter of the first one and I gotta keep going. So she's reading that one now, and who knows, I might buddy read with her for that third one because she'll be on the third one, and I'm probably gonna pick that up next month. So if she doesn't read it before I do, maybe I'll buddy read that with her. I think that'd be cute. So I just wanted to give y'all an update on Silent Waters. Y'all, it's the end of the day. It's late. I'm tired. I work, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all, I finished that book last night. Silent Waters, Brittany Cherry. This is just crazy. I don't understand how do you write like that? Like, there are so many great authors, right? But to be able, in every single book that I've read by her words, y'all, like, how do you write? Like, I love a lot of authors. I love them, but the way Brittany Cherry writes, I don't know, it's not anything like groundbreaking or just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it is just beautiful. Like, just the flow of her words, the symmetry of just, I don't know, just how she gets these thoughts together, and that twist, the twist. Oh my God, the twist. I was not ready. I didn't see it coming. I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm not saying anything else, but that twist. Oh my God, y'all. That book was good. It was good. Pick it up. If you are not up on Brittany Cherry, if you have not ever read a Brittany Cherry book, pick her up, please. I started with her with The Coldest Winter. That was the first book I ever read by her. And then it went to the mixtape. And I think after that is when I started this Element series. I don't think I read anything in between. I have a lot of her books on my TBR, like Disgrace and, you know, the problem with dating, the problem with, you know, whatever, all that, the problem with blank, whatever that series is. I don't really know what that's called, but she's got tons of books, tons. But I don't know. It was a gradual progression with me. Like The Coldest Winter, I did feel like something was missing with that one, but it still was beautiful. You know what I mean? So pick her up. I could not pick up anything else while I was reading that book. Like I said, I was going to pick up All the Sinners Bleed, S.A. Cosby, but I couldn't. I wanted to focus on just that book. I was not about to juggle two. And that book grabbed me so much that I wouldn't want to pick up another book. So I work today. I might pick up All the Sinners Bleed while I'm on like lunch or something today, or if I have downtime at all. I might, or I might just wait until, you know, tomorrow, Monday, whatever. I'm really not sure. I have my books. I have the milk crates. So I probably just run back to my car to, you know, set it up or whatever. It's going to be real janky, but it's the point, right? So, because I wasn't spending a whole lot of money like on a whole bookshelf for a break room. Like, I'm not going to do all that. So you're going to get these milk crates and you're going to get these books. Good morning. I have an on the go for Aaliyah.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's too cold to be jumping out this car today, y'all. We getting this drive-through. Usually in the morning, I jump out because it's easier because there's way too many people in the drive-through. And I can get in and out quicker when I run in. But it's Saturday, so it's only one car before me. Thank you. You know what I don't understand? Receipts at Dunkin' Donuts. What I'm going to do? Take my coffee back? Just trash in my car is what they end up being. Anywho, so I have my books in the back seat that fell over when I hit the brakes. I have my milk crates. I probably just insert the footage of me doing the book cart because I don't know that I'm going to want to like set the camera up, talk and everything. Because reality is I'm still at work. Like I only have so much time, you know, to do all this at work. So I'll probably just insert it at the end of, you know, this clip. So I'm basically saying thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, thanks for reading Silent Waters with me. Make sure you go pick that up, and I will see y'all on the next one.